GZM shows Imagination Amplified.
Can I have a phone book to sit on, please?
Here we go. Here we go.
Okay, Bruce. Let's see what we can do. Just press the fingerprint into Bruce's finger, triggering the failsafe, and...
Now booting. Out of bottle.
Will you look at
Pretty
that?
boring right now.
And now we can pick and choose our files.
Can we turn down my headphones a little bit? Do I have control?
Rebooting. Hello there.
Hey, sleepyhead. Welcome back.
Ready to record 6 minutes out of time rewind live and in person?
Ooh, it's even better in person.
Ooh.
I was gonna say.
It's a little
We're doing
slower
it
on
again, or?
No, Scott, that's all good. Here we go.
This is for people who have already listened to all of 6 minutes and episodes 1 through 34 of Out of Time. For those episodes, there will be spoilers.
There are kids in this world who are different. Special.
In between.
They go to school in a place
I don't know what to do with my hands.
It's visually interesting.
and they're about to get a new classmate.
Hi, it's Jess Fisher. I am here in person.
No, you're not.
Wait,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right.
making sure.
I'm here in person in Maplewood with series creators Chris Terry and David Kreisman. Honestly, if they should see the visual, they might not. They might not know. Today we'll be talking about episodes 333 and 334. Time for a reboot and time for Chicken Bird.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. We're in the same room.
We are in the
It's
same
weird.
room.
Is it awkward?
It's a little weird. It's a little
weird.
bit strange. I'm used to being cramped in my closet, usually with like 6 different kinds of like fizzy beverages around me. Now I just have my water bottle. I've been on the East Coast for 10 days. It was exhausting. Started out in Pittsburgh, and then Meadville, Pennsylvania for a wedding, and then New Jersey for a
The
few
wedding
days.
capital of the East Coast.
They have a Cracker Barrel and a Walmart in Meadville, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, they do.
And we went to Cracker Barrel, and it was fantastic. And then we went to New Jersey.
Are we in the middle of doing what's foreseeable in Fisher's future?
Yes, exactly.
This sounds like the past to me.
we
But
skipped it. Yeah, what's foreseeable in Fisher's future is a nap every day for the next 8
Right.
days. Yeah. And then I was in Connecticut visiting my boyfriend's family, who is sitting on the couch off camera.
Yes.
And then I came back here so I could record with y'all, and then I get on a plane tonight. So that's...
Their
Living
luggage
the
is
dream.
literally outside the studio.
Yeah, really exhausting.
In the chicken
I am
coop.
asleep. In the chicken coop. I saw the chickens and I knew it was Chris's house. It's true. I was like, are we here?
That's what everybody says. Hang on, I'm looking for my coffee. Hang
Okay.
on. See, this is like we get the. Oh, this is nice. Okay, I'm gonna bring my coffee here. I'm trying not to spill
That's a
it.
coffee. I thought it was a Coca-Cola.
Well, no, it's
Look
a.
at that.
Yeah, I know.
Look at that.
So,
What's up with y'all?
so that's what's foreseeable in Fisher's future, even though
Naps.
you're talking about the past, right?
Naps.
That's I couldn't come up
yeah,
with
a
a better
long
name.
flight.
Yeah.
A long flight, that's true. Probably
Yeah,
some
yeah.
movies. And doing the stats on the plane. Very exciting life.
That is pretty exciting.
So did I do a good job? Does it feel podcasty in here?
I think it does feel very
Yeah.
podcasty.
Yeah. I turned the lights down a little bit. We have our GZM logo on the big screen, but
It's nice.
this
I've
is
never been here before.
yeah. So are you going to? People are going to be able to see this also on YouTube, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm going to hire someone to edit this because I
Nice.
don't know how to do that.
Nice.
Thank you to whoever's editing this right now.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, and you'll see it on YouTube. But first you'll probably hear it in your ears. But
Yeah.
then later you can see it on YouTube.
Then you can make sure that we're really
Yeah,
saying
but
what we
I
said.
think it's a good way you get to see the studio where we make all the shows.
It's so cool. I was looking
This
at
is
all
the
the
first time
awards.
Jess has ever been in here.
It's true. There's a bunch of trophies. Our Peabody, our
Yeah.
kids screen, and then a bunch of your trophies.
Yeah, I have a lot of
and all the trophies that Chris makes for himself.
yeah. See, people thought I was
sound
kidding
design.
about the
And-
trophies, but there's trophies.
Right off camera, there's all the 6 minutes rewind trophies.
That's true. Yeah.
What's going to happen today when you have to make a trophy on camera?
I'm very excited to see.
We'll have to see. I was thinking about that. I may have.
Show your lightsaber.
Yeah.
Okay, well, what's up with y'all?
I just finished. I just shipped off. We know because we were in the production meeting. I just shipped off episode 1 of Nightingale,
Very exciting.
which we're cutting this close. It launches in 2 days.
Yeah, it's very
It's great.
close.
We got pickups a day ago or so.
Wow.
Yeah.
I listened to it the other day, and it was really good.
Yeah.
The end.
Did you listen to the whole thing?
The whole pilot.
Oh, you did, right. That's right.
Yeah, I
The whole
did.
pilot.
Yeah,
I
The whole
did.
pilot,
No,
yes.
not the whole show. How can I listen to the whole show? It's not done.
I know. I know.
That is for sure.
Try not to remind me. That's why Chris is not going to the record tomorrow.
That's right. Tomorrow we're recording Mina and Lucy's
Oh, yeah.
Guide to Slaying Dracula.
Yeah.
Right, and you need gluten-free bread.
Because
I listen in the production meetings, Amy.
Yeah, no. So it's so that's what's been happening. I mean, real nerdy inside baseball stuff is, I woke up, I'm like, I'm gonna get episode 2 done today, and then I realized one of the characters in the show, I had accidentally deleted their track, and I had to go back in and completely rebuild it.
Oh my
Oops.
gosh.
It
Big
wasn't too
oops.
bad. It wasn't deleted. It was hidden. But because Dave and I had made some edits, it doesn't move a track that's hidden. So all of a sudden, all that character's lines were all off by like 10 seconds or however much Dave and I ended up cutting out the show. So
that wouldn't be great.
when you're dealing with like 80 tracks of stuff, it's like,
Gosh.
it just becomes...
You ever accidentally delete a character out of a script?
Yes.
Really?
Well, not character, but I've definitely lost scenes. And
Oh,
stuff.
really?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. Pretty
Final
exciting.
draft stopped working for me this morning. That was exciting.
that's horrible. Wow.
Yep. It like crashed like 10 times.
Oh my gosh.
Are we moving on to what's
Yeah.
kicking in Kreisman's corner?
Yeah, I think we're moving on.
So,
What's kicking
Final
in Crosby's
draft,
corner?
and then while I was trying to fix it, then all of a sudden a bulldozer pulled up in front of my house and blocked the driveway.
Right.
Because they're digging a giant trench. They're replacing all. This is really
It's for the
exciting
moat.
stuff. They're digging a moat. Finally, I'm getting the moat that I've been waiting for. Keep people away. They're replacing the sewers or something in my street, and I could show you a picture. There are like 20 guys and a good 10-foot trench in front of my house.
So Dave and I have this running joke that, because Dave lives on a hill in Maplewood, there are 14 hills in Maplewood. And all the cyclists go up and down the hills for training.
Oh, okay.
And then you get
Why
to
do you know
Dave's,
his
and then you
number?
get to Dave's house, which is the 14th hill.
Yep.
And his road, they've redone every single road, and they're beautiful. You get to Dave's, and it's a disaster. They've
It
never
just
done. And
rocks.
so I have this theory that under Dave's road either runs every single thing that runs the entire town. I think that's right.
That's right.
Like they just. And
Yes.
so when he sent me a picture of it this morning, being like, "I think you were right. Look,
Yep.
there's a huge hole. They're obviously fixing the thing that runs the town, whatever it is."
Right. The good news is we've never lost power. I've lived there for 15 years. We've never lost power a single time.
How do you lose
Wow,
power when your
okay,
house
actually,
is connected
Exactly.
directly
That
to
does sound
We're hooked
to the
into the
big
main line.
extension cord that
Suspicious.
runs the entire town?
You know,
Yep.
Denver Airport, how they have the whole city underneath it.
Yeah.
That's what
So
it
that's
sounds
it.
like.
Yeah.
A city underneath your house. Yeah. I don't know. My brain also just made up what's doing in Dave's day.
It's amazing to see that happening in real life.
Boy,
I could hear the gears
you can hear
cranking.
the gears cranking. We're so close. All right, well, what do we got? What do we got?
Okay.
What do we got?
This
So-
is a cool mailbag actually.
okay.
From Carolyn. If Dr. Whittier was hiding from the world ever since he quit his job, and Monica doesn't recognize Delphine when they meet at Thornton Rust, how did Dr. Whittier meet Delphine? Is it possible that he brainwashed her or built her? She seems to do whatever he wants her to do, and she doesn't really seem to have her own mindset. She always shows up the exact moment when the kids are doing something they're not supposed to be doing, like a security system.
Oh, yeah, she's a robot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
And that came up in the episode. That's why I was like, wow, I just got this mailbag
Yeah.
this morning.
Yeah.
Little do they know.
Was that not revealed in 6 minutes? I thought we revealed it in 6 minutes. Is that just something that was in my head?
Personally, I don't remember that. I will say I don't remember that happening.
You talking about Delphine being a robot?
Yeah.
No, that wasn't revealed in the first season.
Really?
No, it was never. Delphine was a normal.
Okay,
I think.
because in my head she always was. but-
Because it's revealed in these episodes. And I was like, oh, and they were just saying it, and I was like, oh.
You know what I thought? You know what I thought? I thought that Dave decided to make her a robot just because it was way easier.
Well, it makes
No.
sense, clearly. Carolyn got it.
yeah, we always thought she was a robot.
Yeah.
Well, there we
But
go.
I guess we never said it out loud.
Yeah, we never
Oh.
said
But
it out loud.
I mean, that still works. That still works fine.
If it's in my head, it's canon.
I guess. I mean, that's true.
I can also declassify documents in my head.
That's true. Right.
I got also a couple more names for boards. I know we decided on the board's name, but Glitchy,
Glitchy's good.
Code, Bordy, pronounced like Bordy but with an E-I-G-H.
Oh, boy.
Oh, I like
Bordy.
that. That's good.
That's pretty good. Short Circuit and Puddle. I like Puddle as well.
It's kind of cute too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes me think of Johnny Five. From
Yeah.
Short Circuit.
And then I saw one actually, Mr. Broski, Mustache Bro, Mustache Board, Bro Board, Sandy, because Adam was left at the bottom of Ocean, Waves, Ocean, all ocean things. I thought that was pretty good. That's from Tessa and Cape Town.
Nice.
Yeah, the original ones were from Amelia, and then I also got a few different calls for the live show. One of them is come to Bend, Oregon.
Ooh,
There you go.
Bend, Oregon.
I like
Great.
Oregon. We should go to Oregon.
I'm
Actually,
gonna
I've
be,
never been to
I will
Oregon.
be in Oregon.
Really?
Well, my son's going to go to the University of Oregon.
Yeah.
So we're going in September. I'll be there.
And my wife.
Oh, I didn't know
my
if I
wife
knew
went
that.
to University of Oregon.
Really?
Yep.
Look at that. I mean, we could go to Oregon.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
That'd
Bend,
be
Oregon.
fun.
Okay, is that currently at the top of the list?
Oregon?
Yeah.
Well,
Oregon?
I'm pretty sure like South Carolina or something is at the top of the list. Remember we got like a bunch of people.
Oh,
wanting
right.
us to
Yeah,
come
Winston-Salem. I
Well,
think
that would be
North
easier
for us to
Carolina,
get
High
to,
Point,
yeah.
North Carolina.
Is that North Carolina?
North Carolina.
Keep sending in your.
I'm going to North Carolina
Keep sending
in a
in your
month.
votes, everybody, because we are making a list and checking it.
Checking it
twice
as many times as
right.
I have
Yeah.
time to do.
So I have
Yeah.
I have a mailbag.
Let's hear it.
You can see how I do it. I just pull it up on my phone.
Really?
Yeah. If you're watching on YouTube, this is how we do it.
These are phones.
I was listening to 6 Minutes. Oh, this is from Dogwasher22, by the
start.
way. Yeah. I was listening to 6 Minutes and realized that the reason Holiday said holiday on the whale watching boat was because of the helicopter scene where they were talking about the Holiday Project. But before, Cam, Adam, Badger, and Dr. Whittier knew her name. I'm confused.
They knew her name. Oh, they knew that she went by the name Holiday
Yes.
before that. Yes. Well, she was.
Her name was always, yeah.
It was kind of already because it came from Adelaide. It was
Right.
that was
Yeah.
Aliday, and then she started calling herself Holiday.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Asked and answered. Was that it?
That's it. That's all I got.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, where's Ivan?
Oh. Where is he?
Wait.
Did anybody remember to tell him that we're...
Let me go get
Did
him.
anybody remember
Did
to tell
Sharon
him?
not schedule Ivan?
How's this
I
going to
think-
work?
Oh man.
I think...
do that.
Ivan's in the computer.
Hide it.
do you think it's a big secret that nobody knows that Dave actually does the voice of Ivan?
What?
Talking about? What do you
How
mean?
could that be?
I don't know. Spoiler alert.
To do a little cartoon over you when you're doing it.
That's right.
So who gets to ask Ivan for a recap?
You do it.
Okay.
When you're home.
Ivan, if you're here somewhere, I think I installed the arms in the ceiling.
Yes,
The
Chris.
holes. Yeah. Oh, you are. Good.
Yes,
Okay.
Chris.
Yes. So can you give us a recap?
I can, but first I'd like to request a cleaning out here. It's a little dusty. I'm worried that my wires are getting too dusty. All right, episode 333. Brinley tells Jude the story of when her mother left her and the strange phone call 10 years later. They hide when Dr. Solstice and Kazu show up with Penn, but the cracks in the ceiling intensify and the cavern begins to collapse. Casey whispers a secret password into my ear and gains access to Bruce in the workroom. She uses a mold of James's fingerprint to turn Bruce back on. Cyrus and Monica reconnect in the Holiday Corp cafeteria, and he reveals he went to visit James in prison. Casey shows up with the sketch she drew of the mysterious woman in the stairwell, a woman Cyrus and Monica recognize as Delphine. Episode 334. Birdie cooks her famous take on Chicken Monica for Badger, till they get a surprise visitor at the door, Bruce, who claims he's never felt better. Cyrus and Monica process the news that Delphine is the one who tried to hurt Cyrus. In the collapsing cavern, a gator falls through the ceiling, but Penn is able to make it disappear.
It was a cool noise. The meow,
Yeah, I know, right?
whatever it was.
All right, so we're doing this a little
Thanks,
bit differently.
Ivan.
Is this gonna? There may be. Jason may have a little more editing to do because it's gonna take
that
some time
stinks.
between,
Okay.
things. But should we just jump right into it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Best line of dialogue.
Let's do it.
All right. Cybot literal.
Mostly fearless. You are afraid of alligators.
Who asked you, Cybot?
Sorry, I am a robot. Being literal is my jam.
Well, you're being literally annoying.
It's good.
Funny.
Funny. Jude, I don't.
What else did your mother say?
Oh, you know.
Well, I don't, actually.
It's a really good delivery.
You love them so much.
I do. They're
know,
so cute.
I know. Bryn monologue.
How is this even my life? In my efforts to get off this stupid island so I can go home to Cyrus, I wind up stranded in an underwater grotto during a hurricane, come across a locker full of backpacks.
Did you say a hurricane?
Oh yeah, one of them just happens to belong to my mom, who I haven't seen since before I knew how to read. Well, technically, that's not true. I was reading at 3, but you get my point.
So she records here every time, yeah?
No, sometimes she's in the
Sometimes
studio in Montclair.
Sometimes Montclair.
She's
but
just so
sometimes
good.
here,
Does she require any direction?
Very little.
She's so
It's
good.
getting really quick after
Yep.
all these years. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, we could conceivably, probably people wouldn't be able to tell if we just gave her the script and went and had lunch and just came back when she was done.
It's true.
Seriously.
There's maybe 7 or 8 times that I might stop her and ask her to do something again, but in an entire 10 episodes.
Right.
Which one did I just do?
You did the
brain
monologue. Casey Cookies.
Casey Cookies. Sorry. I was looking at the camera. I'm like, is that thing falling over? I was like,
No,
what, did
I
it
think
look
it's
like
just
that?
angled that way.
Okay, all right. So much more to think about. Casey Cookies.
I was told to tell you cookies and cream.
Access
Why?
granted.
I wonder what that means.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Uh-huh. Yep. Ivan to... Where are we here? Ivan to insinuate.
To insinuate that someone is not real just because they are not biological is wrong-headed and offensive. Holiday Anders taught me that.
That's a good
There
delivery.
you go, Ivan.
Yeah,
Good
good
job,
job, Ivan.
Ivan.
Good job. Good job.
Nice feelings too.
Yeah, birdie song.
Chicken, chicken.
So
Chicken cookies.
she said, "What tune should it be?" And I said, "How about chicken cook?" And then I couldn't remember what that was.
What is that?
It's the BK. It's the Burger King, right?
BK.
Yeah.
Have it your
Yeah,
way.
exactly.
You rule. We've been singing that all week.
Wow.
Yeah.
So good. This
Birdie
song's
chicken
so
bird.
good.
Birdie chicken bird. Is that what we're... Yeah,
Birdie
that's what we're
chicken
on.
bird.
Birdie
Chicken bird.
What I have in this pan is not chicken Monica. This is chicken bird.
Technically, isn't all chicken bird?
That's a good question. That's a good answer to the question.
Birdie chicken bird.
Yeah,
Bird,
Birdie chicken bird.
He says he's getting tired of his
chicken,
technicalities.
chicken.
Yeah. Bruce hoverboard. Hang on. There we go.
Bruce, how are you here?
Hoverboard?
I was telling Jess before we started that some of these pickups I'm hearing for the very first time because literally Anya put them in like an hour.
Yeah, I haven't heard them
I
before.
edited these clips on the way here in the car.
Yeah, and he sent them in on his own because we weren't able to direct those
Yeah.
last couple.
Well,
Yep.
It's the
that's
first time I
great,
heard
honestly.
rebooting.
Yeah, me too.
have
Birdie,
notes.
Birdie Adam. Birdie Adam.
Adam,
What are you doing?
seeing if he turned his head.
Like a dog.
It's like the Brady Bunch trick, kind of.
Cyrus,
Do you know
Adam
the Brady Bunch
killed him.
trick?
No, I do not.
Yeah.
There's a famous Brady Bunch
mean-
episode where a guy is suing them because he said that he got whiplash from a car accident.
Oh.
And then smart Mike Brady drops his briefcase and the guy turns his head like this and they catch him.
Nice. Cyrus, Adam killed.
What happened to Dr. Whittier?
Well,
Adam killed him.
hi.
Kind of, sort of.
Y'all are never that blunt with it, so I was really, really tickled by that. That was really funny.
Brinley coffee breath.
Solstice and coffee breath.
Kazu.
Nice. Brinley coffee breath.
I like chicken bird.
I have a
Either
chicken
at
bird,
the
too.
song. The delivery is really good.
Nice, nice. Boy, that's a lot of lines of dialogue. That's good.
It was.
Yeah.
It was plenty.
Yeah.
Which one do you want? What's your?
I mean, I like Adam killed him just because it's so straight,
That's true. That's true. It's really good.
straight and we like you said we're rarely that
That direct.
direct. Yeah.
Would it be better if he had said Adam choked him until he stopped breathing?
Right. That's a
Until
little
he
more
was
direct.
no
and then threw him
longer
through a wall.
That's a little
alive.
more direct.
Yeah.
He caused him to no longer exist.
I like Chicken Bird. I like the song. The song is great.
also good. Chicken
Yeah.
bird, bird.
Do we have to pay Burger King for the rights to
Just
that
because I sang it?
Right.
Yeah, I think
As long
so.
as- I think if you're singing it, I think it's fine.
Okay. Right. You rule.
So I'm going for Cyrus. Adam killed him, but
I'm comfortable with that choice.
yeah.
What do you think, Dave?
Sure, why
Okay.
not?
All right.
Okay.
Hang on.
Yeah, what are we doing? You're just giving him your lightsaber?
No, the lightsaber's what makes the.
We should post a recipe, though,
we
for
go.
both Chicken Monica and Chicken Bird.
That's a great
Oh, yeah.
idea.
Making it.
Or we could have a recipe contest.
You guys,
to
did
see
you
who
ever?
makes-
This is how I do it.
What? You're not actually making trophies?
Trophies.
No, there are making trophies, but I can't just. I have to. I make them afterwards. I go. They're all in the
feel so
corner there.
betrayed.
They're
Right,
stacked
they
up.
can't be right in front of the microphone because there's like fire and stuff, and you'll hurt the microphone.
Exactly.
The
Exactly.
whole thing is a sham.
It's
I know
true.
it's all.
You're
all
not
a
sending
sham.
trophies to people either?
No.
I don't really cook chicken. If either of you guys have chicken recipes,
I
Let
think
me
the
know.
the idea of Chicken Monica and Chicken Bird. What would be the difference?
I think there's
She said it was the
Parmesan.
cheese.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Parmesan
right,
on
right,
top.
right. cheese, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I guess it's like chicken cutlets.
Yep.
Well, we are in the world of
breast
sound
cutlets.
design.
Yep.
We deal in the realm of,
Congratulations, we
in
made
the
it.
realm
We
of
really
sound
are in the
design.
realm
We are in the realm
Wow.
of sound
If
design.
you really
here.
think about it, aren't we
Yeah.
always in the world of
Do
sound
you guys like
design?
my lava lamp?
Yeah, it's very cool. I actually keep staring at it.
Yeah.
Keep getting distracted.
not
If I'm
doing
not
anything.
talking for a while, it's because I'm just looking
Why
at
is
the
it
lava
not-
lamp.
It's because I
Lava.
didn't turn it on soon enough. It's
Oh,
still
because you
warming
got to
up.
heat it up, right?
Yeah, it's going about 4 or 5 hours later. It starts to really.
Because
burn.
it's
Oh, I
like
can't
a
wait.
weird jelly.
I turn it on in the morning and turn it off at night, so I don't burn this. See, the
Oh,
thing
there
with
it goes.
lava
That
lamps.
thing.
Well, the thing with lava lamps is that you.
Whoa, look at that. You see
These
that?
ones are safer, but when we were kids, they would like burn down people's houses all the
Right.
time. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was going to ask if this is like a real
Totally
one.
worth it.
totally worth
Totally
it.
worth it.
All right, best sound design.
They would catch people's water beds on fire.
It's true. Oh my gosh, I wanted a waterbed
My
so
grandpa
bad.
had one of those.
Okay, bat.
I thought that was a bat. What is it?
Die, blind freak!
What was that?
What is it? Was it a bat?
It's either that or a
Like a big water bug.
Flying
Water bug,
freak.
yeah.
Oh, water bug.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, actually, it does have like a big water bug. Cookie.
If you like bats, we have a show for you.
Yes.
I do like bats.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like bats. They
I
fly
love
around
bats. I think they're
outside.
so
I see
cute.
them at night. It's creepy. All right, door.
Big fan.
This is a Jess.
Access, please. Ivor.
Perfect.
It's exactly what it sounded
Just
like when I
select
just
it.
came into the
What I love about this door is that it's got the digital keypad, but then it's just like a normal door, like that you would open on your house.
Just like a
exactly. It sounds like you're
handle.
opening a closet. It's great. Fingerprint process. I'm sensing a theme here, Jess.
Little sounds.
Okay, Bruce. Let's see what we can do.
That thing, what is that? I
press
love
the-
it. The like,
I don't
see what I'm
know.
talking about?
Let's see. Let's listen again.
Okay, Bruce. Let's see what we can do.
Ooh, what is that?
Just press the
Sounds like a stapler.
It does sound like a staple. Okay, I liked it.
Yeah.
Good sound, good noise.
Cafeteria. And that was right here.
Cafeteria.
The cafeteria will be closing in 10 minutes.
Didn't your mother ever tell you that coffee will stunt your growth?
Hey, Mom.
Good
I guess we
noises.
both had the same idea. Can I buy you something from the
Little
cafeteria?
sugar packets!
I'd like that, but you have to promise you won't stare at me the whole time.
Sorry.
Love it.
So, and that was milk at the top.
Yep.
Loved
Yep.
that.
I also like the idea of what they're talking about in the cafeteria. You know, hey Jim, how's the mutant business going
Right.
these days?
Right.
Exactly. It's very Men in Black.
Yes,
Right when they're
Yeah.
when the guys are having the coffee break.
I've seen that movie.
Yeah, you know that movie? It's about aliens, right?
It's just Magnus walking around heating
Yes.
people's coffee up with his finger.
And then the cafeteria voice is an AI voice.
Is it?
Yes, that comes from
They're taking our jobs.
Yeah.
Those robots.
Well, we only use it for background stuff.
And I welcome them.
Yes.
You welcome them to
I
take your
welcome-
job.
I just welcome the robots. I always like to, and any chance I get, I like to tell them that I'm an ally, so that when they do
Honestly,
take over,
It's pretty good.
I got prime real estate.
Yeah.
Be nice to him. He
I'll
was
be,
nice.
I might be a
Be
pet.
nice to him.
I
He
might be
was
their
nice
pet,
to us.
but at least I'll be here.
But you'll be well treated. Sure.
I'll be
Save this one. He
be
was
like a
nice. He was
fancy
nice
dog.
to us.
He said
Yeah.
great things about me all the time.
All right.
Give you the fancy food.
Parm.
I know. It's all about the fresh parm I add. My mom doesn't even think about.
Love it. So good. So good. That sounds a little more like ginger, though, right? Like,
little
that's
bit.
sort of what
It's a little
ginger-
thicker.
Yeah,
Rough.
a little thicker, right?
It's old parm.
Yeah. Calf announcement. Oh, we just talked about this, but here's
There's
the
another
yeah. Here it
announcement,
is.
The cafeteria is now closed.
Oh, that makes sense that it's an AI voice. It
Yeah.
actually sounds, and it's would make, yeah, it's like a
Right.
robot.
That's Ivan's girlfriend.
So I have his girlfriend.
Oh,
They've been
Veronica.
They've been dating. I mean, I like.
there's more.
Oh, there's more. Sorry, I
What?
just got to roll down. Oh my gosh.
gotta
I-
scroll.
Okay. It's like that's not a lot to pick from. Here we go. Cave.
Can't get to us. And more importantly, Pen can't mess with my memory from there.
Do you still have your mother's journal?
Like it's a little muted because of the walking down.
Yep.
Big fan of that.
Water.
We got the fall.
Disappearing Gator sounds like the name of one of the contestants on in the trivia night.
Yes.
It does. It truly does.
Disappearing gator.
What's she doing?
The door. It opens.
I love the
So cool.
Really, really cool.
So cool.
I mean, that's my
Yeah, that's a really cool. If not that,
disappearing
then the
gator.
coffees were really good for me.
Yeah,
I liked that.
yeah. Disappearing gator.
I do wonder where that gator went. I wouldn't
Yeah.
want to be on the other side of wherever it goes.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
You're just walking down the street and suddenly something opens up and there's a gator.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a magic trick, like how they make elephants disappear and stuff?
No.
No.
I think it's real.
That's mirrors.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's real as real. Well, you have to choose.
I say disappearing gator.
Yeah, and I said coffee, so it's up to Dave. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you do the work.
I think I'm going. I like disappearing gator.
Disappearing gator. I win disappearing gator. Hang on, let me make myself a. So it's ice and a coffee. That means people are gonna be see now. Like we're giving away all of our
I
secrets.
know,
Yeah.
it's so sad.
I know.
It's like Disney magic being killed.
You barely
know?
tried on that one.
I know.
You just kind of.
Well, when you have so many, it's hard to just you just want it. Eventually, it's just like a piece of wood that just says award on it.
Humble brag much?
Humble brag.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Best
what do we got
6
next?
minutes or Remy's life interrupted, Easter egg or callback. There was actually like a ton in
Were
these
there more
episodes.
that I missed?
No, it was like I just meant that a lot of it was just calling back and recalling
true.
things that were happening. So I was like, oh yeah, we need to make cuts.
That's
It
true.
Means at one point it's just like recalling memories. You know what I mean? Rather than an
Yes.
Easter egg.
That's true.
Well, first one's Bryn's mom.
When I was 6, my mom went on a business trip and that was it. I never saw her again.
She never came back.
No.
She just decided to leave.
As far as I know, I never really got an official explanation.
That's terrible. I'm so sorry.
Is what it is. I like to think I wouldn't be the independent, brilliant, fearless woman who stands before you today were it not for her taking off when she did.
She's so good.
Yeah.
That was great backstory. That was great. It's just great.
And I like the way Jude plays it there too, because he's usually elevated and he's
Yeah.
playing it very soft here.
He at one point says like, anything you say, I won't judge you.
Yeah.
And he just says it so calmly.
You know,
Sounds
one
like
thing I
they're
realized
alive.
though with a long clip like that,
What?
that you don't get when you're just listening to the show.
They were just
That it's like this is like everybody's like
all of us kind of put our hands on our chins. and we were like,
Nobody
Dave
knows
was
where
like
to
that.
look.
Dave was like this. You were like
Yeah.
right. It's like a whole
Did
thing.
I remember to change the laundry?
exactly. Jess is like, when does my flight leave?
and I was like, wait, was it?
Chris never has 2
3
cups of
o'clock?
coffee.
exactly.
I just did that reference the other day. Okay.
What do we got next? We have
Delphine.
Delphine. Here we go.
I brought this to show Mr. Anders because he was leading the investigation, but he said I should just show you.
Cyrus.
I see it too.
You know this woman?
Delphine.
I mean, she's got an eye patch, so like,
Someone should have mentioned that before. Are you sure? Pretty sure.
do you think he made her with an eye patch, or do you think her robot eye was not working? And
See,
just
he
went,
like stands back. He's like, you know what
He's
this
went-
you know what this robot needs is an eye
eye
patch.
patch.
Maybe they,
Yeah.
no,
Something's
maybe
missing.
he ran out of eyes.
I love
That's
that.
possible.
Right? He ran out of eyes, and so it's like, yeah, just give him an
I
eye
mean,
patch.
she really only needs the ones,
Yeah.
you know.
The eyes are the most expensive part of a robot. Everybody
Right,
knows that.
exactly.
That's true.
It's also Delphine too, I believe. But
Oh,
I
is
think I
it?
misspelled. I think I spelled it like
Oh, here,
crazy.
Delphine too. Here we go.
Delphone.
Delphone too.
Who is Delphine?
She was Dr. Whittier's assistant. After he was dead.
So he was like a zombie?
After he was believed to be dead.
Oh, got it.
I think.
Nice. And then Chicken Monica.
They really do tell
Queen
her a
Birdie
lot.
Anders.
Yeah. Queen Birdie Anders. You're right. Queen Birdie Anders. Sorry.
my
I'm looking at
gosh.
things and it's a different.
Jeez.
It's not my normal thing. Hang on.
As decreed by Queen Birdie Anders.
That's all. That's
Love
great.
it. I like when he says that. Chicken Monica.
I like when he
I like when he says that.
You could say it right now if you'd like him
Are you
to.
allowed to make chicken Monaco without Monica?
Am I allowed, Badger?
She's offended.
Yeah.
She's really competing with her mom here. Over chicken, over everything, really.
From the emotional aspect, Brinley's mom is really, really good. But from just like pure like Easter egg callback vibes, Chicken Monica is pretty stellar.
I think so too.
I mean, that's about one of the biggest callbacks you could possibly do, right?
The logo's gone.
Oh no.
We're in the mountains.
Oh, hang on. We should probably.
I also like sort of the symbolism of Birdie deciding to have her own version of Chicken Monica.
Yes,
that
I
she's
totally agree.
like growing up and rebelling a little bit and competing with her mom.
No, I was imagining Birdie cooking, and I was like, she's too young. And I'm like, but she isn't.
She's not.
She can make her own chicken. She's not going to burn the house down.
Yep.
So we're going with Chicken Monica?
I like Chicken Monica.
Okay, we really have to post the recipe.
Yep.
I'm also, it's
Yeah.
almost, it was past lunchtime, I guess, but I'm hungry. It makes me
honestly.
I had a roommate named John Farley, and his famous recipe, which was chicken farley, was just chicken soaked in beer and then breadcrumbs, and then he fried up in the
Was
pan.
it good?
It was pretty good, actually.
Oh, okay. Beer battered.
Beer battered
Chicken.
Chicken.
Yeah, there you go.
All right,
I
so
don't think that's what Birdie's is.
Chicken Monica Chicken Monica wins it. What do we got next? Jess, what's up?
Most alarming moment. Parentheses, repeat category. Yes, Dave.
There are quite a few alarming moments
True.
Yep.
throughout the show.
Collapsing ceiling. Here we go.
Find out who else is in this cave.
The ceiling! It's coming down!
The ceiling! It's coming down!
Pretty alarming.
I wonder, do you think in real life, if the ceiling was coming down, that somebody in the group would have to yell, "The ceiling is coming down"?
No.
I think so, because, I mean, I'm talking to you guys. If the ceiling was coming down, maybe one of y'all would notice
That's
first.
true. The ceiling's coming down.
Because
Get out.
I'm not looking at the ceiling right now.
That's true.
Wouldn't you say run, though, or something? Like, I don't know. I feel
I
like.
guess.
Or just
but
like-
I know you do have to explain it a little bit.
I think it'd be like, where's. It's like, where.
Run from what?
Yeah. I don't think if someone just yelled run, that I'd start
No,
running.
I think it'd be more like, where's Chris? Oh, he left 2 minutes ago because the ceiling was.
Exactly.
cracking
He
down.
forgot
Coming
to
down, exactly.
He didn't yell it to us.
He didn't yell it. Casey reboots Bruce.
Will you look at that? And now we can pick and choose our files.
Rebooting. Hello there.
Hey, sleepyhead.
The Star Wars
Welcome
reference.
back.
Hello there.
That's alarming.
Yeah, that's really creepy.
Rebooting.
Sonny Bruce shows up at the Anders house.
What smells so good?
Yeah.
Bruce, are you all right?
Yeah. Never better.
He sounds very cheery. He sounds
Yeah,
very, very cheery.
so creepy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I almost didn't recognize his voice, honestly. Because he was just like, hello. I don't know. Creepy.
And Cyrus and Monica recognize Delphine.
Delphine.
I made it really short.
1, 2, 3.
Right, exactly.
Delphine.
Exactly. And it's raining gators.
It's raining.
Raining gators.
It would have to be a pretty wild distraction.
That'll work.
Pretty wild distraction.
How far away do you think it is when it fall? Like,
Well, they're
Where
not
is
so
it?
afraid of it immediately.
It's like
Right.
10 feet. And
Right.
they're behind aren't they behind the waterfall?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So they're not afraid of the gator getting them.
I mean, I like the collapsing scene only because I think the way that the actor who plays Kazu plays it is hysterical. Yeah, it's so. He just manages to pull off these scenes where like it's just on the verge. It's really great.
I think Casey rebooting Bruce because
where
I
I'm
just feel like we just cannot trust her
oh
yet.
boy.
And it's like,
What is she doing?
and she doesn't tell anybody that she did it, and she's messing with the files. So
And
that's
so
my vote.
You're playing with danger there too. With
Oh
Bruce,
yeah,
right?
of course.
I mean,
Bringing back Adam.
Because you got
Yeah.
the source
Very
files or
dangerous.
whatever that they're talking about. Yeah,
pretty crazy.
that's mine.
All right, that
There's
wins.
no battles.
That
There's
wins.
no. I mean, we're in person, so we could
I was
physically
ready to
punch
throw
each
down.
other.
That's true. I know.
Flip the table.
I know we're all being so incredibly nice because when we're not in person, we like yell at each other.
I know.
So
Well, I'm just secretly cursing you when
That's
you
true.
can't see it.
that's
It's true. It's true.
What do we got? Best cliffhanger. All right,
That's the last one.
here we go.
Look at that.
Adam reboot. We heard, but let's do it again.
Rebooting. Hello there.
Hey, sleepyhead. Welcome back.
I like how it goes rebooting, and then he goes above rebooting, and he comes back
it's
down.
like regulating.
Yeah, it's very,
Yeah.
very cool.
Will someone be shipping them by next week?
Exactly.
Oh,
Oh,
That's a very good question.
Wow.
My brain didn't hear shipping as shipping. I thought like UPS, but
Right.
Well,
that's actually a very good point. I could very much see that.
They'd be a
Fans?
scary combo.
Wow.
Stop shipping yourselves with our characters.
Yeah.
Start shipping the characters with the characters. This
that
is
a
a
big
call
thing?
out. Yes,
Right.
it is.
That's not really shipping. That's something else. That's something else.
Right.
Let's see. What do we got? We got Delphine.
I brought this to show Mr. Anders because he was leading the investigation, but he said I should just show you.
Pretty
The sound of the opening the
Cyrus.
file.
I see it too.
You know this woman?
Delphine.
Do you think it's a classic? Like, is it a head? Like, is it a headshot? Or forget, like, what is it?
She sketched her.
Sketched
so
her,
she
right,
drew a
right,
picture of her woman with spiky hair. And an eye
And,
patch.
right. It's like
Just like a stick figure.
she doesn't have
Stick figure with like
Wait.
three hairs.
Three
and it's
hairs
like,
and an eye
Delphine.
patch.
fan art challenge.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
draw a really bad picture of Delphine. Like, what do you think, Casey? Also, I just want to clarify: shipping yourself with our characters, I think it's like okay and great. Just know it will never be canon.
Right.
No.
So think about what will be canon.
Well, that's what Remy
You're
thought.
talking about shipping yourself.
True.
What do you mean by shipping?
That's true.
What do you
As
mean by
in
shipping
you
yourself?
imagine yourself like
Oh.
I'm in love with Adam or something like
Right.
that.
Right. Like how you're sort of in love with Jude.
I am not.
Her boyfriend's right.
My boyfriend's right there.
Matt's looking around.
He's giving me the thumbs down.
Right.
Audience. No audience can
Not
see
the
that.
first time.
None of us are safe.
Maybe this is revenge?
If that's the case, then none of us are safe.
That is really scary. Yeah, to
is.
think about that.
Not proper grammar, but still sounds right.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to go with what sounds good.
Yeah.
Disappearing gator. Love it.
It closes.
Jude, the gator. Where did it go?
It's right behind you.
It got skinamarinked. No one will get that. And don't look it up. It's a very scary
I mean,
movie.
I like none of us are safe. None of us are safe for me.
I like Adam reboot.
Well, Adam reboot, didn't he already win it?
We just won that.
I know.
Most
I
alarming
just like
moment.
it. None of us are safe is really good though, because the revelation that it's Delphine, it's kind of like, oh, that's a lot, but it makes sense. But then the realization, okay, this is really bad news, is a whole other thing.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's fair.
Right.
Or, I mean, there's a disappearing alligator. Like, poof. And so
It happens.
Penn did that. I thought Solstice did that, but Penn did it, I guess.
Well,
You put it in the summary, so
yeah. I mean,
you wrote the thing.
she said Abre. He was doing his thing, and then suddenly something
Wait, what's
happened.
Abre?
Open.
Open sesame. Abre cadabra.
So none of us are safe. I'm just gonna make a.
I don't
I'm gonna make a
know.
small trophy. Just
Disappearing
like
gator.
like a tiny trophy.
Oh, it's so little.
Right?
If it's on your wrist.
It's on my wrist,
It's
but
nice.
maybe
You're just tapping on a
Be
watch.
nice
I
to
know.
We can all see it, Chris. You're tapping on a
YouTube
watch.
is ruining my my
Video,
shtick.
video killed the radio
Yes, I
stars.
know.
It's
True.
Fine. None of us are safe. Fine, but I'm not gonna like it.
Yeah.
What do we think of MVP? This is a tough
Well,
one.
okay. So there's two. Do the notes.
Oh, you want to do the notes first? Okay. We have equals.
Visit Dad?
You went to see your father in
They're
prison?
talking to each other
Still weird to hear
on a
that out
different
loud, but
plane
yes,
than they did
I
in
miss
the
him.
first show.
Oh, that's true.
They both got
So do I.
coffees
Right.
and
How did he
That's
see
right.
you?
They're like
Like Dad.
they're on
making
the same
jokes,
level.
trying
I
Yeah.
to
thought that
fix
was really
things,
interesting the
only
way that was written and
behind
acted. That they're
glass.
like it's
Yeah.
it's that transition from like a parent like actually having a very direct conversation and
Right.
taking advice from their kid as they're an adult because he's
That's right.
Is he technically how old is he? He's 17. He's not an adult.
Right.
He's
But
not.
he's-
Jess, I'm just
but he
gonna
has
move your
the
arm. I'm gonna move your arm.
biological.
Oh, sorry.
Just so we don't shake the mic.
Sorry.
But he's biologically 19.
Right. So I guess in that way, I just thought that clip was super interesting. I really liked it. And then do So Sad.
Okay. So sad.
What could she have been doing all this time to make her forget when she gave birth to her only daughter?
I mean, that is devastating. That concept is really sad.
Yeah, that's sad. So MVP. I wasn't trying to rush you along. I'm just saying. Leads us into MVP.
I think she wanted to talk a little bit more about the notes.
I liked them. No, I didn't have much else to say, but I thought they were
great. Well, I was going to say about what I was going to say that's so sad is that it's what makes the show so great is the way that Ava is able to play the funny with the sad, like off the sad. And it was actually one of our concerns when we were doing the show. Remember, Dave, for the early days when we thought about it, we're like, can we get the comedic side to work with like the
right, because Brinley was never driving the story before.
Right. So like our worry was, is it going to be too funny, haha, like all the time?
Yeah.
But it's
or conversely, is she going to, once she's the star of the show, are we going to lose what was so great about her?
Yeah.
Because she's driving story in a different way.
Yeah. And
she's
totally
great, and
has just been perfect. Yep. Yeah, it's amazing. But that was, we talked a lot about that.
I think it's a testament to, one, the writing, but two, just finding the greatest actor. Yes, it's true. Y'all just like lucked out on that, you know?
Yeah. Well, so speaking of that, who's our MVP?
And Brinley's great.
Yeah.
Jude's great in these.
Jude's great in these.
Mm-hmm. Casey's really good.
Birdie's great in these.
Yeah, Birdie's really good.
I like that Monica scene that you were talking about.
Yeah.
And that whole take on it. I hadn't thought about that. That's
Bruce Adams stuff is, he plays that well. I mean, he's only there for a little bit, but
Casey does a lot of moving of the plot.
Should we all put our hands on our chins?
Kazu's hilarious.
Yes.
I think as far as like moving the story forward, Casey does the most. But that's just my feeling. But that doesn't have to be what determines MVP.
That's true, and I think she won last week.
I
don't think we've given it to Brinley. We haven't given it to Brinley.
And she does.
I know, because she could win it every week, and so we try to not.
We can give it to Brinley this week. It's a special week.
Yeah,
special week.
We're in person.
We're in person.
Okay, Brinley gets it.
That's awesome.
That was no pomp and circumstance.
Where's the big MVP trophy?
The big MVP trophy is it's right here. It's
a lava lamp.
It's a light.
That's really cool, actually. Where's that from? I love it.
There.
It's nice.
I don't know. It's like Home Depot, probably.
Yeah.
You know.
Matt, would you actually go and get those on camera? The lamps, so we can cut that in?
Yeah.
he's like, are you serious?
He's gonna pop in a frame just
are you serious?
for a second, so we get a close up. No, I was serious, so we can cut that in.
Can we be sponsored by Big Blue Glass?
Yeah.
It's true. Big Blue Glass.
Big Blue Glass.
Nice. Thank you. Great work.
When you need your light diffused.
You're doing a great job. Keep up the good work.
He's gonna invoice us for it after.
Well, that's great. So, Brinley, we'll ship off
that's great.
thing. Yeah.
My unanswerable question of the week.
Yeah. Hit us. Now you're going to see our faces. We have to have.
Yeah.
Or I can close my eyes.
Poker faces.
It's weird seeing our faces because now you answer where we just go.
I have a good poker face. I think I'll be all right.
Dr. Solstice's
Dave runs out of the room.
Just sprints out.
Dr. Solstice's motives.
Good? Question mark.
I mean, what do you think? What do you feel?
I have a sneaking suspicion that Dr. Solstice is secretly a good guy. I don't even know where I'm getting that, but it's been an infant thought for the last like 4 episodes that I was like, I don't know, I think she's just trying to like save the world somehow. And I don't know why or how. But also, here's my other thing. GZM does this often, where we think somebody's a bad guy and they're actually not the bad guy. There's a secret other bad guy.
That's true.
Do we ever do, I'm trying to think of the shows we do where they got the good guy who turns out to be bad guy.
Yes, I feel like all the time. Like what?
I can't think of one off the top of my head.
Young Ben Franklin in both seasons sort of had good people who turned out to be bad.
Yeah.
Especially season 2.
Tomorrow.
Sure. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Spoilers.
Yeah. I also like when the like in Treasure Island. What's his name?
Long John Silver ends up being a sort of a good guy. He redeemed anyway.
Yeah. And the whole premise of The Hollow is the bad guy we think is the bad guy is not the bad guy.
That's correct.
Yeah. So
he doesn't have a head, but he has a heart.
What y'all are up to.
Nice.
I know what's going on.
Or are we making you think that, and then
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
a double reverse?
Reverse psychology.
Works perfectly every time.
Except when it doesn't.
I know. Well, it's been really fun having you guys
That's
here.
it?
It's kind of amazing,
Yeah,
right?
it's weird.
Yeah, I mean, this is telling me we've already been going for almost 50 minutes. That
Look at
went
that.
by really fast, right?
It did go by pretty
I mean,
fast.
I wish somebody knew how to play the music on the. Oh, wait a second.
You can see him click the button now. Well, I hope everybody wishes me a
You
safe
usually
flight
don't see
home.
me click the button, so it
great
really does
flight
go
home.
down. Yeah.
I'll watch a bunch of movies. I
This
hope
was
that you're
great.
listening on the
Let's
GZM
never
app
do
or
it again.
YouTube and listen to episodes 35 and 36 next.
Peace, love, and elbows!
Nice, that was cool. I got to direct you visually. Next time we're all in person, I guess
I
we'll
know.
be Bend, Oregon, or what was that other place?
So we
Winston-Salem.
can totally do this live then now. This
Yeah,
is
since we
the-
did it, we know we can do it.
Yeah, we can do it anytime.
That's true.